name hasn't changed, so there is some stuff that stays good throughout the ages, right? We're going to be doing some songs and dances that you're going to see if you go to a powwow setting. You're going to see some intertribals. You're going to see some special dances. We start off our dancing with a song we call the flag song. In America, we got the national anthem. We have our own national anthem. It's written in Lipan, Apache. And we do that because, we honor the veterans, we honor the soldiers, the men and women that are serving, and we honor the police officers, anybody that's taking care of the city or that deserves honor. We give them honor and praise because they are our force of protection. So we're going to do our first song is going to be the flag song. Thank you very much. Thank you, Joey. We as Native people, we love our country. We love the tribes. We love the people and everybody around us. And we give honor, praise, and glory to God, Creator, for giving us that freedom that we have. We're free. We can go to other countries where you have no freedoms at all. And here we're free, and we thank our God, Creator, for that. The next song that's going to be done is one we call it intertribal. The intertribal dance was a dance that was started when we're in Lipan, Apache. You got White Mountain Apache. You got Chiokaw Apache. You got Kiowa. You got the Ponca. You got the Choctaw. You got all these tribes all around the United States. And when we all get together, they do a dance that's called the intertribal. And basically, the intertribal is like if CJ here was a Choctaw and I'm Lipan Apache, I go to his powwow and I said, listen, can I join in with you guys? Yeah, we're doing intertribal. Intertribal means to anybody, any tribe that wants to dance. If you want to come and dance with us, you can join us. That's intertribal. So the next dance can be done is called the intertribal. was in the tribal. You know, when I came out here, of course, I'm not a little guy. You look at me, I like to eat, I like hamburger, I like Whataburger. Anybody want to give me a gift, number 1, number 5 combo from Whataburger? I'll take that. Okay? Yes, I'll take that. You want to put some extra bacon in, that's fine. But I came out here, you know, it's a beautiful night. I was at a wedding last week at one of my nephews, and man, it was 95 degrees, and they had the wedding outside with no tarp or nothing. And the good thing about our powwow was going on, so I was the head singer. I went to the wedding, did the wedding 20 minutes later, and went back to the powwow where we were under air conditioning, and it was cool. But you know, tonight is a beautiful, beautiful evening, and you know, I'm just a big guy and I like to sweat. The next dance we're going to do for you is the ladies' dance. We have one northern dancer and one traditional dancer, and you're going to see the difference at the difference in the way of dancing. The northern dancer, that dance came about where the young ladies wanted to dance like the men, but they couldn't dance and dress like the men, but they could dance like them. So they came up with the northern dance, and they also called it the butterfly dance. You'll see that she's dancing around, picking up her arms with her shawl, and they dance all around, you know, they go dance fast, okay? They wanted to be like the boys that dance fast. So that's a northern dancer. Now you got the southern, southern dancer, which that's my daughter Violet, okay? And then she's doing northern dance. When my kids, I got 4 kids. When we were younger, we were raised going to the powwows. We were raised singing. We were raised dancing. You know, my dad passed away when we were little kids. My mom raised 9 of us. My mom was a full-blood Lipan Apache. So what she did, she raised us in the way that she knew best, and that was a native way. I look like my dad. My dad was Hispanic. You look at my brothers and sisters, they're all native, right? But that's fine, you know. I take that. My dad, I love my dad a whole bunch. He's not around anymore, but when that happened, my mom raised us in the native way, right? And so we learned about the native culture. We learned about the sand, the dance, the songs, and we took it into our hearts. So when these guys were little, I'm not lying, when she was 1 year old, we put the Heya music with his native music, and she'd grab a table and she'd start going like this. So, yeah, it's in the blood. That's the way it is with everybody. The native is just like we guys, okay? It's in your heart. You know your culture. You know who you are. And this is the same way here, okay? So then we have our southern dancer. And you'll notice that the southern dancer is going to be dancing slower, more traditional, more prestige. It's a prestige dance, the type of dance. Where Violet is the modern dance, and she's going nuts. You know, there's only 2 rules in dancing. You start on time, and you end on time, and that's it. What you do in between, that's up to you and God created, all right? That's your style. That's your style of dancing. So we're going to do the intertribal flow. By the way, the traditional dancer, the southern traditional dancer, Angelica, okay? Now, Angelica is married to CJ. CJ, he was just a little tiny squirt sometime back when he started dancing. He's on Apache. Look at now, he's a young man, and see, and that's the way it is with our tradition, with the tradition of anybody in general, is that you want your kids to remember the past. I love my mom like crazy and my dad. I remember I was 9 years old, and I still remember what my dad used to do. You know, he would walk in the house late from work, and he would whistle. When he was whistling, we were already in bed, but we knew Dad was home, and he was saying, hey, listen, I love you guys. Good night. I'm here. I'm going to have my dinner. I'll talk to you in the morning. Right? And that's the way it is with our culture. CJ started dancing when he's just a little boy. He grew up. He's a young man. He got married. Now he's going to pass on the tradition to their kids when that comes around. And that's the way we do the dance. CJ here is a grass dancer. The grass dancer, what they used to do is that when we went to go and have a powwow or a gathering, they would send the grass dancers ahead of time, about a day ahead of time, to dance around the field and dance on the grass. Their job was to stop the grass down. They would dance, they would pick it up, they would put it on their side and then dance around till they made the ground flat for us to come back and have the powwow or the family gathering. So they were a really important part of the Indian nation. Now, the grass dancer is a flashy type of dance. He has this style, like I told you guys. You start on time and you end on time, and what you do in between, that's your style. So this is a grass dancer. Okay, that was the grass dancer. Now the next type of dance you're going to see is one we call the feather dancer. Homer, if you come here and turn around, and I don't know, you have a reason? Is there any reason why they call him a feather dancer? Can anybody guess? Yeah, he's full of feathers. It was said that the feather dance was started back in the late 1800s during the Western cowboy shows. They would have some days that would dance, and they were doing traditional dance, and they were dancing real slow. So then one day, a couple of razzle cowboys came up and started shooting the gun at the floor and told them, dance faster, and they started dancing real fast, right? At least that's the story, okay? But the feather dance was started with the younger generation that wanted to get away from mom and dad, but wanted to keep the tradition. They liked the way dad would dance slow, the way mom would dance slow, but they wanted to pick it up another notch. And this is the feather dancer. Now, his rule is just like the northern dancer. You start on time, whatever you do in between there, that's between you and God Creator, and that's your style. As long as you start on time and end on time, and that's a feather dancer. You're gonna notice he's dancing a little faster. He has some, some moves that you won't see with the other dancers. So this is a feather dancer.
Like a 2.5 gator. Let's go.
see that? See what Homer did? Look, if this was a competition song or dance, if he dropped those feathers down, he's out. That's it. You walk out, you pick it up. But you know what he did? He kept on dancing. He felt this something going on, right? But you know, and that's the way it is with all the song and dance. When we go to powwows, we compete with the tribes. You know, next weekend, right? 2 weeks from now, there's a big powwow in Austin. It's called the Austin Powwow, and that's at the county fair grounds here in Austin. Way back when I was Mr. Romero, 14 years old, at one time I was that young, believe it or not. When I was 14 years old, we went and helped the school district in Austin have the school district learn about Native culture. So me and my family and some friends, Kiowa friends from Oklahoma, we went over there and started doing the Austin Powwow. After about 3 years of doing the powwow there, which was at the Tony Berger Stadium, the Austin School District took over and they made a big giant. Now it's a one-day powwow that goes starts in the morning at 11, goes all the way to 9 o'clock. They do cash prizes for dancers, and it's really a nice time to come vendors, and it's the big thing. But it's tribes from all over the United States to get together. The next dance that's going to be done is called the Eagle Dance. Now, people think like, oh my gosh, look at those crazy natives, they're worshiping the animals. We don't worship the animals. We worship God Creator, but we worship His creation. From the deer, we got food, we got leather, we got tools. From the buffalo, it took care of us. We made our dwellings where we stayed. We made our clothes and everything. The eagle was a bird of honor. The eagle was strength. We didn't worship the eagle, but we honored him. And it's because he was powerful. I mean, the eagle has said that when there's a storm in the air, and there's a storm and the birds are flying, all the other birds will go down and hide. But you know what the eagle's doing? He goes to the highest point of the storm and goes through it. Goes through the storm to show you, listen, I am the eagle and I am powerful and I am strong. And see, and that's what the eagles dance that represents. You're going to see the guys that dancing and representing, doing their own style, but doing the eagle dance. And like I said, we don't worship the eagle. We honor the eagle because he was a creation, God creator. So this is the eagle dance. All right, so you saw everybody dancing. That was the eagle dance. And you know what? Can you give these guys a hand? Yeah. I got my stuff, but I told these guys that sometimes the elders of the tribe, we have a little power that they do, right? Like I remember sitting around the drum. I remember sitting around the drum and learning as a kid. I was might be 11 or 12 years old. And I remember going to the drum and seeing these older people, and I'm thinking, I'm never going to be that old. You know, I remember going to Oklahoma with a good friend of mine who was a Apache friend of mine. His name was Tano, but they called him Tanto in Oklahoma. And I remember when I was first learning how to drum, the songs we were singing, I went with them and they said, listen, he introduced me to the drum, because there's a way of the drum, there's a way of everything. The drum is considered the good medicine of the powwow, of the gathering. So I remember that Tano introduced me to all these well-known singers, and he goes, hey, by the way, this is Ruben, and I'm teaching and I'm putting him under my wings. They said, Tano, come on over and bring your little short friend with you so you can learn with us. And that's how we learn how to do the singing. Now, I'm going to give the opportunity for you guys that would like to dance with us. So they say, oh, we saw the Indians dancing, but you know, if you want to dance with us, we're going to do a special dance for you called the friendship dance. Real easy, follow the leader. We make like a little snake, we go around. If you want to dance with us, it's 1, 2, like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, like walking. If you want to join us, come on up and join us. We're going to do the friendship dance for you.
Good job.
Don't be shy, join in the line. It's a follow the leader, very easy.
Might be your only chance.
Here's your opportunity.
You can do it.
Now, I don't want you to go home and say, well,
Go,
the
go, go.
Indians dance and then he gives an opportunity to dance. Well, come and dance with us. Here it is. Here's the opportunity.
The more the merrier. The more the merrier.
I'll go if you give me $10.
10?
Huh?
5. That's a good deal. Hey, ándale.
Wow, well, this is what, get a paper to sign these people up. They did a great job. Thank you for dancing with us. That was the last song for you guys. I really hope and greatly appreciate the dancing. And you know, we've been dancing for years and years and years. And we are the Lipan Apache tribe of Texas, but most of us here are family. We're cousins, we're relatives, and we've been doing this together for a long time. But it's not gonna tell you, It comes from the heart. It comes from here. Somebody says, hey, listen, well, I said, no. We know the wannabes, and we know that we are. There's a big difference. Thank you so much for having us here. We really enjoyed it, and have a nice evening. Thank you.
Let's give another big round of applause for Mr. Soto and the Konitsaa Indian tribal community of the Lipan Apache tribe of Texas. Fuerte aplauso one more time, ladies and gentlemen. Enseguida vamos a tener los mata